Hi, this is Michelle Mardelli, youth worker.
And François Alarodet, family counselor.
And you're listening to Baguette Talk.
The Parental Playbook is a guide full of small tips and tricks to help parents with their kids and teens.
We keep them short and simple so you can quickly get back to the game and be ready to play.
Good morning, Michelle.
Hi, François.
How are you doing?
Good, you?
I'm awesome because I'm super excited to kick off these new episode, the Parental Playbook. I have a really cool subject to address, and it is something that I have in my head for a couple of years now. So one time I went to a training for work, lecture, a seminar.
Okay.
And I met this guy, this old school principal.
Okay.
That his name is Serge Goyette. Okay, so he was given information about how to deal, how to interact, or to work with young boys precisely.
Okay.
So, and one time he said, sometime with the kids, you need to have a drink with them.
A drink?
Yeah, so a drink. So it was like, are you guys crazy? We're not talking about alcohol.
I'm guessing this is not our recommendation
how
for
smart
parents.
are you? So what he meant by that is that sometime with the kids, you need to have a drink with them. You need just let's say if I go at a place with my friend and we need to discuss a precise subject. Let's say my friend just divorced with his wife.
Yeah.
And I tell him, you know what? Let's have a drink together. There's a good chance that I will sit side by side with him. So you often see it like in movies, in TV shows or whatever. The two dudes are lined up at the bar. They're side by side and they talk.
Okay.
They talk big subjects or small subjects, whatever. Yeah. But you rarely see them face to face, right?
Okay, because that would be like too confronting. Is that it?
So that's what he was saying. By sitting side by side with a kid, with a friend, it's like if you don't have this judgmental look, you don't have to address all what the other person is doing with his eyebrow, with his face. Yeah. Is he nodding yes, nodding no? You don't have to think about that. So it's, in theory, it's easier to open up and talk. Right? So that was the main thing with him. So, because sometimes we meet the kids, so this precise time he was a school principal. Okay. Yeah. So normally if you send a kid to the principal, it would be sitting face to face with the principal. Yeah. Oh, I did this, I did that, blah, blah, blah. But then in his approach, it would just go and maybe walk in the school, maybe find a bench, being side by side with him and just address what's going on. And maybe not precisely what the kid did to get sent to the principal, but what's up with life? What's up with his family? What's going on? Because
by being side by side, as you said, kids are more prone to open up, and like boys are more prone to open up.
So I'm talking as a man. I don't know if it's the same for the women, but like I said, if I go to a bar, to a restaurant, 90% of the time I will sit side by side if I'm just alone with a friend. Yeah. I don't know if the women are the same once again, but the example was with young boys.
I guess it sort of is. I think I remember you talking to me about a good example of a father and his son like driving. Yeah. Well, not the son driving. Yeah.
Might be.
Might be.
But then, so we have I have one precise example in my mind. So there was a kid who he lived in Bagotville with one of his parents. Yeah. And his mother was in Quebec City, right? Okay. So when they were switching custody, no, it's not. Yeah. Is it custody? Yeah. Anyways, when they were switching parents for the week, let's say, or for the long weekends, the best discussion that the dad said to me, it was like the most powerful discussion. It was the driving home from the à l'étape to Bagotville.
Okay, so being in the car, as you said, is like enhancing the side-by-side thing.
Yeah, because you are forced to be side-by-side, right? So you just talk, and that's where you're gonna learn if your kid has a crush on a girl or on a boy. That's where you're gonna learn what's the relationship with his new friend that he had. Yeah. What's up with the relationship with the mom and stuff. That's where you're gonna get the good stuff, right? Yeah. Another time, another dad with his kid, he said to me, we went driving and we went for like 2 hours. I needed to come back because I have an electric car and I needed electricity, right? Yeah. So it's powerful, it's meaningful, and it's easy. Don't quote me on that. Yeah. But the thing is, you need to shut your own mouth.
Yeah, because I work a lot with kids, as you know. One of the main things, I've had this discussion very recently with the kids in the workshop we did. And what they said is that I just want my parents to stop and listen to me. And a lot of the kids don't feel as their parents are listening because parents' role is to, when kids are kids and they're tiny, your role as a parent is to make sure that kid survives.
Yeah.
So you have to control everything around them and make sure you put all the things in motion so they can develop properly.
Yeah.
But as they get older, you need to readjust this. Like, I was the one making all the decisions. And now, as you're older, you're the one that's learning to make your own decisions. So I need to give you the space to do it. I need to give you the space to be your own person.
Yeah, exactly.
And that adjustment for a parent is very hard.
And it's less advices, less teaching with words. You can teach with examples. You can lead by example. But a lot of the time, if the kid doesn't ask for any advices, you don't give him.
No, because they want you to stop talking and listen.
Yeah.
They don't want you to twist it into a big speech about like, when you're older, you'll see this is like an ick moment. It's okay. Oh, you're young. It will pass. Don't minimize them.
Yeah, you're
because we all know this is not your objective as parents, but saying, oh, it's okay, we'll pass. Oh, don't worry about it. Oh, it's not that big a deal. This is all minimizing what they're feeling. And when you're youth, when you're a teen, when you're a kid, all those emotions are 100% stronger than what you're going to feel as an adult because of all those hormones going up and down. So sit down, listen, and if you want to give them advice, ask for them.
Yeah.
Like, would you like me to do something? Can I do something to help you? Would you like an advice? If they say no, keep it to yourself. Yeah. When they'll come.
And keep listening. And if you're a good listener, when times come that the kid needs to talk to someone, you might be the one person.
Exactly.
So that's how powerful it is. So by doing nothing, well, you show that you are available to listen to your kids. And that's the best thing you can offer them at a certain age. Let's talk about teenagers.
I think one other advice we can give to parents, because like right now we're talking on the basis that kids will talk.
Yeah.
Some of them won't. So you might be sitting in a car from Quebec to Chicoutimi and have no one talking to you. Just like brutal silence. Two things I think are important. First, you need to learn how to be comfortable in that silence.
Yeah.
Don't over stress it.
Yeah.
Kids need that silence. You need the silence. If you have silence in the car, embrace it. Keep it. Take it in.
Or just ask what the kid wants to listen on the radio. Do they want to put their own music?
Yeah.
That's showing opening too.
Exactly. And then the songs they're listening to, most of them have a big meaning for them. So if they know all the lyrics by heart to, I don't know, like this is such an old reference, but like to a Linkin Park song, maybe they're feeling a little bit down right now. Maybe they just need you. They need to open up, and that they're doing it through song. So that's the first thing. Be comfortable with that silence. Another thing I think would be try to ask open question, but I know it's such a, like we all know to do it, but every time we ask questions, like, how was school? And you're like, the only acceptable answer I can give you is good. What do you do? School. And then you're like stuck in that vicious circle.
Yeah.
Do you have any tips on how to like ask good question or ways to like open up a conversation with kids?
Once again, it's going to sound super redundant, but let's say we're eating at the table for supper. If I ask my kid, what did you do to school today?
Yeah.
What am I doing? I'm looking at them in the eye, face to face.
Right.
So what if you take a time after the supper, go sit side by side, play video game with your kid if he wants to. Now you can talk because there's no focus on them. So it won't work for every kid for sure, but still it's another weapon you can have in your pocket with bonding with your newly turned teenager.
Yeah. Oh, true. I think maybe to add those questions of like, I don't know, did something make you happy today at school? Mm-hmm. Like, did you learn something cool today? Did you, like, what was the best time?
What was your wow of the day? What was your of the day?
Yeah, exactly.
So sometimes it's just a way to phrase it, formulate it, another way of the classical, I want school today. Sometimes you just need to be a bit strategic about that.
I guess how I start my conversation with youth when I'm doing one-on-ones with them is, it's basic, but it's, how are you feeling on a scale of 1 to 10?
Yeah.
Let's say they say 7. I'm like, okay, why is it not a 4?
Yeah.
What happened today that was good? So you focus on the positive because, you know, they need to see some positive. And then you can ask them, okay, why is it not a 9? What could have been better? Or what made it hard today for you?
Yeah. In theory, those are all awesome strategies. But you're going to meet kids that is going to be, what could have been better so you can have a 9? Nothing.
What?
Now you're stuck. Now you're stuck again. But then you need to keep trying.
Yeah.
That's one thing too.
And maybe don't take it personally if they don't want to open up.
Take it super personally. Yeah. Hate your... No.
Do not.
No, absolutely. So don't take it personally. It's just a phase.
For kids and parents.
Yeah. So, and don't overstress it. It'll come. If you show opening, if you show that you can listen, they will do so. So, yeah, be patient, I'd say.
Yeah.
Makes sense?
It makes sense.
Yeah,
Thank you.
That's what I wanted to talk about. So you just need to sit side by side with your kid and listen and say nothing and shut your mouth sometime.
Yeah.
And then that's the best place. They're going to feel better and they won't feel judged, let's say. Yeah.
And I think we can do it with our spouses too. Spouses, friends. I think it's something, all of what you said today, I feel like it's something I can apply to different types of person around me.
Yeah, exactly. Because, you know, sometimes we say those pillow talks. It's when you're laying in the bed side by side in the dark.
Yeah.
So you don't have even if you roll your eyes, your spouse won't realize it.
Yeah.
So now you won't get into trouble or it won't be a big thing. And so yeah, it's pretty much the same thing, right?
Cool. Well, thank you, François. And we'll see you in our next playbook, Parental Playbook.
Yeah, all right. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Thank you for listening to Baguette Talk.
Follow us on our Facebook page, Placote à Baguette Talk Podcast.
See you soon.